this Hardy Field. This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the... Right side, this is Sanders. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Sanders, the former SMU product, had 79 catches last year, over 1,000 yards, 5 touchdowns. They're going to need more of him in Denver if they want to get back into the playoffs.
Part of a great tandem, he and Demaryius Thomas. And Demaryius plays out wide. He's one of those guys that you send him out there and let him work one-on-one and use his big body and his big frame to get open. Manuel Sanders, he has the ability to work inside as well. And he's not just quick, he's also fast. And he's dependable for a quarterback because a lot of the routes he runs are right in the sight line. Easy throws for a QB.
Second down, 8. To throw on second is Simeon. Sanders has it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
First down. Here's the run with Anderson. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Again, Anderson. And some room to maneuver. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A nice carry there, 15 yards.
I love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
They pitch it out to Anderson. He can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Nine yards still remaining here to pick up the first on 2nd down.
Detroit! Detroit! Here we go now!
They'll try the air now with Simeon. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Well, the bad news, the Denver Broncos did make the playoffs, but the good news for Demaryius Thomas, he was over 1,000 yards again as a receiver.
6th straight year he's done that, but yards per catch and touchdowns down a little bit. Any of that due to the change at quarterback?
Think about it. For him now, in the last 2 seasons, he's had to get used to 3, well, really 4 different quarterbacks throwing him the football. I think that yards per catch will go back up when he gets some consistency.
From the gun on 3rd, Simeon completes it to Norwood. Takes it down to the 16. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
To the ground, Anderson. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
6 yards here to go for the offense on second down.
Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19. All right, now look at 56. Let's go. Green 39. Green 39. Go over.
The play clock's running down. They run it again with Anderson. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
One thing I know, defensive coaches love it when they don't have to invite their players to the party. This strong safety, you never have to ask him twice to help in run support. He's going to ride and in a bad mood.
It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on third down. Now it's Simeon. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2.
And fits the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate, catch it, and even add a little extra at the end with a short run.
They'll run for it with Anderson. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up second and goal. So stuffed from the 2. Now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
A long drive here. Play 12 coming up for the offense. On second down, here's Simeon. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Virgil Green, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Broncos take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Here we go. Blue 95. Blue 95.
On second down, Palmer. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Von Miller coming in from that outside linebacker spot to bury him for a loss of 7. And yes, that is something Von Miller does very well. 13.5 sacks last year, second in the league, and was right in the running for Defensive Player of the Year.
Again.
Let's go.
And if he plays full seasons or nearly full seasons, he'll be in that running.
Ready to go now in the second quarter. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. It's the Cardinals in possession of the football. They do, however, have a tough third and long coming up.
Get ready.
Now Palmer on third and long. And he's got Fitzgerald. And he's brought down after a good gain. And they convert on third with a gain of 22.
Well, there's the first time in this game that Carson Palmer finds Larry Fitzgerald. Likely won't be the last, but how about the way these two have helped each other's careers?
Yeah, they really have. It's hard to believe with Fitzgerald, well, really both of these guys, how long they've been in the league now. But Fitzgerald, gosh, third overall pick back in 04.
Yeah, how about that? Remember, Carson Palmer, a former Heisman Trophy winner, he's finally found a real home in Arizona.
Back to the 33. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
7-19.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. On second down, Johnson. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. That one good for 10 yards. And just like that, it's third down.
Let's go, let's go. Regular.
Now Palmer to throw. Caught on the left side, Fitzgerald. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
Illegal blocking the ball. Offense.
Yeah, baby.
Still third down.
And following that penalty, the offense really backed up now on third down. Following the penalty, it's Johnson. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they do finally get him at the 12. A big run there by Johnson. And even 40 yards.
It always seems like a lightning bolt when you get a big run on 3rd and inches. But in this case, all the credit has to go to the offensive line. They out-leveraged the defensive front and created a gap for him to get through and create that big-time run.
Andre Ellington, his first carry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, second down.
Let's go, let's go. Blue 95. Blue 95.
Now they'll throw it to Palmer. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. And he certainly...
Because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down.
Let's go.
On third down, Palmer. Now they go screen. It's complete. Well contained there defensively. The screen gets only a yard, and it's 4th.
They dialed up the screen pass on third down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
Now Chandler Catanzaro for the Cardinal field goal. And Catanzaro's kick is right through, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Maybe an anxious moment or two when the ball was on its way, but he does find a way to curl it in.
Oh, yeah, that one definitely hugged the left upright, but he got it to go.
And the mile-high air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Broncos coming out now. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. He's got his man on the crossing route. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? What a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
Here's Simeon now on second down. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So oftentimes you see defensive holding. Here it's offensive holding for the flag. A little bit of ground to make up for the offense as they face a 2nd and 11.
No, check, Patriot!
To throw on second is Simeon. And out on the pitch, the ball's loose. But it looked like, fortunately, the Broncos able to recover.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because This is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, the teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Chandler Jones in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down. Here's Riley Dixon now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. He'll send this away into the Rocky Mountain Night, and it's a good one. So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Now the Broncos defense coming back onto the field. And last time out, they gave up the chip shot field goal, but obviously could have been worse than that. I think they felt pretty good about only giving up 3.
No doubt about it. Anytime an offense gets into the red zone, the thinking naturally for the defense is, okay, 3 points. We're going to give up 3 here. Let's make it no more than that. They met their goal.
On the other side, though, the offense, they weren't there.
No, because there's an opportunity. Once you get to the red zone, you're not thinking about kicking a field goal. You're thinking about how do you get into the end zone. And when you don't, you walk off the field feeling a little bit of failure on that drive.
Yeah, who will have the better feeling at the end of this drive? Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they have the football, and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. A minute 52 left to play in this second quarter. Back to Denver right after this. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando, where Larry Ridley is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Screenplay, Anderson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front. Completed the pass beautifully. So now you get all that open space, the big guys leading the way.
Hey. 4 down.
Handoff comes to Anderson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And quickly, they get to the line.
Here we go. Here we go.
On 2nd down, here's Simeon. And he's going to go down. Back across midfield, he's sacked at the 46. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Field left. I got him. Now let's go.
3rd and long. It's Simeon. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
Here's Riley Dixon now. On for his 2nd punt. He'd take a repeat of his first.
Let's go. Let's turn it up, baby. Woo! Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And it's taken in at the 9. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. 10 deep in their own territory. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Strong left. Watch the screen. Get ready.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And no escaping this time. It's he'll go down. They got him for a sack. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Let's go, let's go.
Now Palmer to throw on second down. He's going to lock one deep left side here. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Akeem Talib. And a potential turning point as he'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
Oh, look at Thomas wide open. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Simeon on first down. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. There's a reason that quarterbacks hate to see Patrick Peterson on the other end, isn't there?
That's because they feel like they should be throwing the football or handing it to him. He looks like an offensive player, but he plays the corner as well as anyone in the league.
And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
Let's go.
Final play of the half. It's Palmer. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. So we reach intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As we send you on down to our studios in... Okay, well, so much for the halftime report here. Guy can't even finish his Snickers. We're going to get right to the third quarter. Let me spit this out. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half.
And now this one's intercepted. A third interception for Palmer. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
Now, that was a beautiful... something like that, partner.
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Now Stanton. It's complete to Jerome Brown. It's a solid pickup of 11, and it's second down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Stanton. Over the middle here to Brown. And down he goes but he takes it up to the 40. They give him 14 yards that time, and a fresh set of downs. They'll look to throw here on first down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the ball is knocked out, picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
Well, surprise, surprise, partner. No, we know it's not a surprise. When you try to complete a pass against this Cardinals defense, there's a reason that they are known as the no-fly zone.
As the referee is under the hood, and we're seeing this as well, he's watching the knee, isn't he? After the interception, here's Simeon. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Broncos are going to have a new set of downs.
He's come a long way since his time at Georgia Tech. What did he run at Tech? He ran hitches and go routes, essentially.
Yeah.
I mean, but he ran them really well. He averaged well over 20 yards a catch while he was there. And he still creates downfield in the NFL. That big body and that willingness to go catch the football. He's pretty impressive.
And his friends call him Bebe, the nickname his uncle gave him back in the day. So the run moves the chains, and here we go on first down. Two receivers left, one to the right. From the red zone now, Simeon, screen play, Anderson. And he couldn't quite get there, tackled down at the 1. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a first and goal.
The coaches always talked about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
That almost felt like the defense said, he is not getting in. What a play.
Not only stopping him at the line, but pushing him back a yard as well. They come out 5 wide. 3 to throw on second is Simeon. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Demaryius Thomas from a yard out. And the Broncos will extend their lead. But that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
So out now come the Cardinals. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no? You just almost hit. He loses the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, is going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
Here we go now. Blue landed. No. Check. Patriots. Watch it now, Barney.
On second down, Anderson. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Well, after getting the ball in prime position to score after a fumble recovery, you think you're in a great spot. But the defense on the field is saying not so fast, and they've held firm on the first 2 plays.
Now, check. Now let's go. 3-19.
So now it's first and goal. They'll run Anderson. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. C.J. Anderson, his second touchdown of the night. And the Broncos use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
And as we see so frequently here in Colorado, that one over the inline. So it'll come out to the 25. Here comes the defensive unit for the Broncos. They trot back out there. And they forced the fumble last time. Now 4 turnovers for this defense. They've been darn good.
It's become a feeding frenzy, hasn't it? I mean, almost like the Sharks. When they descend upon their prey, that's when they...
He's got him in. Complete. A gain of 35 that time. And the Cards are going to have a first down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On first down, it's Palmer. He's going to go up top again. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Second and 10. It's Palmer again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The tight end, Jermaine Gresham, the intended receiver. And it's third down.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball, and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target. Now fourth down.
I know the initial focus was on how far that pass was downfield, but how about the coverage on the play? Able to stay with him, get his hands where the receiver's hands were going to try and catch the ball, tips it up in the air, and knocks it away.
Fourth down. Here's Palmer. He's got the hook up to John Brown on the right side. The Cardinals unable to convert there on fourth down. And the Broncos will take over on downs. Now we look at C.J. Anderson as he trots back out there and gets set to go on offense. After some early struggles running the ball, they've really picked it up. Earlier it just seemed like there were no holes there. Now all of a sudden the holes seem to be there. I don't know if that's just my imagination.
And give them credit that they kept their confidence. Because sometimes when you get stuffed big in the running game early, especially for an entire half, it really makes you retreat a little bit, but not this group. They always had the confidence that they just get their assignments down, they would get in sync with their runners, and off they went.
On second down, here's Simeon. Completes it to Norwood. A good pickup there at 22. So for that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. They'll come out in the pistol. On first down, Simeon. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and called a nice play for lost yardage.
And he's brought down. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves his sticks.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. Thomas, the lone receiver, left. They run. Anderson. And he stopped immediately there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a second and 9. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here.
Let's go!
Here's Simeon now on second down. Throwing right side, that's complete to Demarius Thomas. The reception good for 7. It's third down. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Now Simeon, and he will have a man, Demarius Thomas. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. Back now at the home of the champs, Sports Authority Field in Denver. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Again, we'll see the pistol here. They run with Anderson. He's been the bell cow tonight. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. Well, there they went blitz defensively, Charles, and things were paved well coming from the linebacker position.
I love the way that you described it, paved well. Oftentimes, the guy who gets home on the blitz, he's going to get all the credit, but his teammates did all the dirty work, right? They ran into people on purpose. They sometimes tugged down jerseys to hold linemen to create space and gaps. And that play finished off really, really well. Well conceived, well designed, and even better executed. You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Third down, here's Forsett, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now Brandon McManus for the Bronco field goal. And McManus able to put it through, and their lead will swell up to 28. So it's 3 more points, and that widens things out even further here in the 4th.
Hey, in this league, you can never have too much. So if you're in range, grab the 3 whenever you can.
J.J. Nelson now to return. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Go. And last time they got the 4th down stop. Looked like they might surrender points. Ball got on their side of the field. But then they snatched that momentum. What's that like for that defense?
Oh, it's phenomenal because some doubts starting to creep in as you're giving up yardage, trying to figure out a way to slow them down. But with some suddenness to turn things around, to flip the script, as the guys like to say, that's a big-time play.
Yeah, it was a big-time play. Now we'll see if they can do it again. On second down, Palmer. Fitzgerald bringing it in over the middle. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Regular. Get ready. Blue 95. Regular. Deep. Get ready.
And Palmer gives to Johnson. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
18.
Now here's a whistle as flags come in. And we'll check out the call.
False start, offense. Still second down.
The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Now Palmer to throw on second down. And his throw here is incomplete.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys that call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Get ready. Blue.
Now Palmer This will complete to Jermaine Gresham. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. There we go. It's Palmer on 4th down. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. Apparently they weren't interested in playing the field position game. They opt to keep their offense out there. A big mistake in hindsight.
Yeah, that one backfired. In hindsight's always 20/20, but let's call it what it was.
The ball comes out and caught right side. Green. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And I have to admit, partner, that I've often thought that I don't like this rule. Where the offensive player fumbles the ball, it goes out of bounds, and they get to keep it.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like it.
Yeah, you're right. It is a slanted view, isn't it?
But this is where, for the offensive team, the sideline is their friend. Usually it's not their friend.
Yeah, exactly right. I actually played for a guy in college. You know what he used to name the sideline? Sammy. Sammy sideline, and use him well. Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game, but what a nice play by the defense. Stepping up on that one. Maybe they'll get things going in their direction after a play like that.
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first.
Leopard! Leopard! Here we go! 999 Philly! Here we go!
Throwing on 3rd down. Simeon. Catch here, left side. Thomas.
Holding. Offense.
So holding by the offense, and maybe now got to shift up what you want to do on the playbook.
Yeah, definitely. Change what you're doing in the playbook, but boy, the advantage shifts to the guys on defense, doesn't it? Longer yardage situations, they often become bolder.
To throw is Simeon. Got him in. He finds Sanders. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And they just had another big completion there, and I think in days gone by in the NFL, you might have asked, is this a little bit of overkill? Is this rubbing it in? I don't think people feel the same way nowadays.
It's the age-old argument. Then you could say on the other side, if you're going to get angry about it, stop it, right?
Go ahead and stop me. And I think a lot of the time they just look at it like, let's just play the game.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That will be their 3rd and final stoppage, as they'll only have the 2-minute warning now remaining. They come out here in the eye. Here's Simeon now on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. Demaryius Thomas, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and 4. And now it's a 3rd and 4 situation for the offense.
We got 3. All right, here we go. We got 3.
Simeon. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Now Simeon. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. And my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is pretty much deceased at this point. It's taken a knee, so to speak.
It is definitely this victory formation. Take the snap, take the knee, call it a night, call it a game, call it whatever. I agree with you totally. I don't think there's much left to get except for those who want to run up the score.
I knew this was over about a minute ago when you took your stat sheet and just flipped it over your shoulder in the trash can.
Yeah, that's similar to the guys cutting tape off right before the game's over. We know this thing's done.
This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and then we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. A great read, and it's picked off. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.